It's time to witness the wetness. This is Innuendo Bingo.
I think the music is supposed to scare you, so don't look so terrified.
I'm already really, really terrified.
Are
I'm wearing
you?
white.
Yeah.
Why did I choose a white top?
Should have gone with the Gundam style gear.
If you want to watch this, go to the Radio 1 website right now, and we'll get it up on YouTube if you can't watch at the moment. Nicole in Stirling's watching, and Sophie in Oxford, and Wayne from Reading, and Georgia,
Here we go, lads.
who isn't playing PE today, so she's come home to watch Caspar and Marcus instead.
Oh, thank you.
Okay, so, you know the game? Please don't swear, the water is cold.
What is the aim of the bucket?
The bin is
Well,
it's more ceremonial
just
now.
for show,
So
really.
It just stays there. It's
When
been
we-
there from the start.
When we started it, it was like, yeah, put a bucket there and that's where the water goes, but it doesn't.
Never happens.
So just normally in each other's faces. So let's begin. Innuendo Bingo with Marcus Butler and Caspar Lee.
Are you okay? You look slightly confused. You look very vulnerable.
I get really nervous about these types of things.
Okay. I think once you're in the flow of it, I think it's fine. It's just the first one, isn't it? Let's get it out of the way.
Okay.
Let's make it a wet one, lads.
Yeah,
Come on, let's get involved.
Come on, it's Thursday. It's nearly the weekend. We start on Channel 5 and an episode of Neighbours from last week, where Alice and Bailey have been spending a lot of time together recently. I wonder if he enjoyed this little surprise from her.
Guess who?
Alice.
The back door was open. I thought I'd slip in and surprise you.
Okay, everyone fine? You know, Alice.
The back door was open. I thought I'd slip in and surprise you.
Thank you, Gemma, for that one. Now let's treat Caspar and Marcus to an Innuendo Bingo classic now, and it's from Davina McCall, Off of the Jump, a show which had an unusual method for deciding which contestants jumped together, involving the Lord Mayor of all people.
They're going to be going head-to-head against the person whose number is drawn with theirs. So, will you please take the mayor's ball bag?
Oh, wow. And we're off.
And we're on.
There it is.
Oh, dear.
What? Again, when you do well, you're the one who gets wet.
Yeah, kind of. That's true. That's a slight flaw in the game.
Will you please take the mayor's ball bag?
Thanks, Davina.
I think it's a game where everyone's a winner and everyone's a loser.
Your voice makes me laugh more than the clues.
Really?
I know, it's so British.
Why did you go for the bucket?
Huh?
You should have just gone for him.
Sorry.
Right, come on then.
Okay, so next on Innuendo Bingo, we've still got clips from the weekend sport. Here is one from the Formula One on Sunday from Eddie Jordan on 5 Live. Now here, Eddie uses his inside knowledge of the F1 to tell us what kind of things Jenson Button has to put up with from his fellow drivers.
Jenson Button really holding his nerve there. I wouldn't like to have Pastor Maldonado coming down behind me, especially today. He might come to the left, he might come to the right, he might come over the top of you. You don't know which.
Right there, Marcus?
I'm just soaking myself rather than...
I know. That's it.
Oh, sorry.
And now the microphone's fallen down. It's all gone wrong.
They've broken
guy.
the studio.
Broken
Scott.
the studio.
Next up, the internet.
I'm so bad at this game.
Sorry, we're not used to expensive gear.
It's all,
no worries.
It's all
I
fine.
think we might have to call in assistant.
I'm really sorry.
Don't be silly. It's fine.
Hello.
It happens with force sometimes.
Right. If needs be, you might
Wow.
hold it and get a bit wet.
Thank you. Thank you, Jamie, for emailing that last Eddie Jordan one to me. Remember, any clips that you've got, email scott.mills@bbc.co.uk. Caspar, you okay?
Marcus looks like a sweaty piglet.
Look at
You
my nipple.
sweaty piglet. Yeah, white wasn't the best idea, Marcus. Okay. So, let's continue. Innuendo Bingo.
He might come over the top of you. You don't know which.
You don't know. No hands, please. If the water's coming out, it's coming out on Chris's face. It was a great weekend of sport. Our favourite clip from Tuesday came from the boat race. Now, this was a problem, really, for our film critic, Rihanna. So much so that this game had to be abandoned on Tuesday. As the boats come round the second bend, this female commentator seems to know the Oxford team rather well, and she does very well to keep speaking with this distracting her.
The wind and the tide working in opposition.
I don't know if you can hear it at home, but I've got the Oxford cocks in my ear.
Yep. Even if Casper's not getting the clips, he's just getting Marcus wet now. And a bit of Chris as well. Chris, you need to teach them how to do proper projectile, because Marcus, I think, is getting there with every clip.
Yes.
That was our favourite clip from Tuesday from the boat race.
I don't know if you can hear it at home, but I've got the Oxford cocks in my ear.
Terrible. Now, we're going back to the F1 in a minute.
I'm going to get you, Marcus.
But first we go to food scientist Chris Tulekin on BBC Two, who seems absolutely thrilled with what they're letting him do on television. And who wouldn't be when this is involved?
So I've come to meet Haringey women's football team.
This is a great honour, coming in the girls' changing room.
And there was the one where it finally...
I finally get this game.
You finally got it.
I finally understand it.
I love it.
It's so much more fun.
Ben is watching in London. Lorna's watching. Claire from Coventry has just finished school. She's got a free, so she's listening and watching. And Elliot in Birmingham is window cleaning while listening to Innuendo Bingo. Thanks very much to Chris there on BBC Two.
This is a great honour, coming in the girls' changing room.
Now we're going over to Dev, just yesterday on BBC Radio 1. Now he's covering for Greg James at the moment, which means he gets to meet some of the Radio 1 listeners on a Friday afternoon during Feet Up Friday. And as you can hear, it's an opportunity that Dev really makes the most of.
If you fancy coming into Radio 1 this Friday and being part of the Feet Up Friday audience, bbc.co.uk/Radio 1. Head over to Greg James's page and hopefully I'll be hanging out with you on Friday.
He didn't. I didn't hear the joke.
I didn't hear anything. I just worry.
It's fine. It's absolutely fine.
British humour again.
I know. Dev there on Radio 1 with an interesting invitation to everyone on Feet Up Friday.
And hopefully I'll be hanging out with you on Friday.
I think hanging out with you, he meant.
Oh!
Yeah. Thanks, Colin, for that one.
Thank you.
Now we're going back to this weekend's Grand Prix. Water, please. And on 5 Live, the pit reporter has privileged access to the Formula 1 teams and gets to see them doing things that they would never do in public.
James Vowles is the man that calls all the strategy ideas. He's got a whole team behind him and he makes up the mind about what the team are going to do alongside Paddy Lowe, the technical boss, and they are in a mass debate at the moment.
Oh, that was a bad one.
Oh, wow, that's another good one. Thank you, Robin Eastley. Yes, Eastley, for that clip.
Boss, and they are in a mass debate at the moment.
All on the Formula 1. I missed that. Now we're going over to the brand new series of MasterChef with Marcus Butler and Caspar Lee on Radio 1's Innuendo Bingo. Here's John Terode giving some very frank feedback to one of the contestants on their performance. Get your water in your mouths.
It's delicate, it's sweet, it's salty. What I really love is the sticky surface of your legs.
A bit weird.
Really weird. Thanks, John Terode. I don't really understand it.
What I really love is the sticky surface of your legs.
Sure. Thanks, Simon in Ashford, for that one. And finally, this is a very long clip from Radio 4, so you might have to reload. Now, they're reporting on a traditional rural competition that used to happen 100 years ago. It happened on farms, and it involved the livestock.
Cock throwing.
Cock throwing?
Cock throwing, where somebody tethers their cock to the ground and the people taking part are given batons, and their role is to try and throw the baton at the cock and to knock the cock and to stun him so that he can't get up. And then you run up and try and get the cock in your own hands before he's kind of got back onto his feet. And if you do that, you win the cock.
Okay, right, this has gone wrong now. It's gone wrong. Wow. Is everyone okay over there?
No, I think so.
Oh, Marcus, look at you.
I don't feel very well.
Oh, Casper?
I think we've broken the YouTubers.
We have. That was today's Innuendo Bingo with Marcus Butler and Caspar Lee.
Get the cock in your own hands before he's kind of got back onto his feet.
Thank you for listening. Thank you for watching. That was chaos. Loved it, though.